Yo, what's up everyone? It's Jokers, back with a brand new video. This video is going to be how you can tell if your car is clean or scratched, and what all to look for when you take it into the LS Custom Shop. Now, first off, I would like to give a special thanks to one of my homies that traded me this nice beast of a character car. It's a 100% totally clean car, Pikachu version. But first thing you want to do is you want to call out your car. You want to take it into the LS Customs. Then the stuff you will want to look for is you will want to first go down and you will want to check the plate. Of course, if it's a San Andreas plate like that, then it is scratched. But if it's a Yankton plate like so, then it's perfect. Next thing you will want to check out is the respray paint. So you will want to check the primary color. You will want to click on chrome. If it is selected with a check mark, then it's scratched. If it brings up any color and doesn't start at the top and it's check marked on any of these colors, then it's scratched. So like this one here is good to go for the classic. Crew color is good to go. The matte is good to go. The metallic is good to go. There's nothing selected. There's nothing selected for these because it would select something. And the pearlescent. If it has a pearlescent and a pearlescent pulls up, then it is scratched. You want to do the same thing with the secondary color. So you want to go to secondary color, chrome, check it, classic, all good, crew, all good, matte, all good, metallic, all good, and metal, all good. Now the trim color. Trim color can also make your car scratched if it's selected. Some of this you can fix, some of this you cannot. I will at the end walk you through everything that can be fixed and what cannot be fixed using something called a magic slot. It's down the road. I will make a video on how to make a magic slot and how to use it. But for the moment, you just have to find someone that has a magic slot and then they can fix some of this stuff. But some of it can't be fixed. Next, you will want to go down and you will want to go to the wheels. Wheels is big key. These have bennies on them. So how you can tell, because there is some wheels that look like they're bennies that people try to scam you. So how you can tell is you go to the wheels, you click twice on the high end. If it selects something and pulls up a different number with a check mark, then it's that wheel. Same thing with the lowriders, twice, back out. Same thing with the muscle. Same thing with off-road, twice. Same thing with the sport, twice. Now once you get down to the SUV, no wait, same thing with SUV. Now once you get down to the tuner, you're only going to want to click X once. No, not the tuner. Now once you get down the street, you're only going to want to select street once. Because as you can see, from the tuner, it gives you stock and chrome from the tuner on up. But on the street, if you click X twice, then you're automatically going to put on stock wheels, and it's going to mess up your car if it's good to go. So you only want to select these once. So you check these. Same thing with track. And you check track. So these are bennies, 100% clean. Now the last thing you want to check out for the wheels is with the wheel color. If any of these are selected, and it doesn't start out at the top and there's a check mark, then the wheel color is selected on it. This, the wheel color is not selected. And then the very last thing you want to check is the window tint. Window tint can then make it scratch too. If any of these are selected, including the none, then it's scratched. This, it has green window tint, it's not selected, it's all good to go. So this car here is 100% clean car. Now I'm going to return this vehicle, and I'm going to call out a scratch car, so I can show you what a scratch car looks like. So I'm going to call out as a scratch car that I have that can be fixed first, and walk you through the stuff that can be fixed on it. And with the magic slot, and then I will then call out a totally scratch car altogether that I made especially for this video.
I'll get there as soon as I can. Alright, I'll get back to work.
Now this car right here is scratched, but I made this one here myself, and I purposely scratched it so it could be a video in the video as an example of a scratch car. But I only did one thing on it. I have another copy of this, so it's no big deal. That's 100% clean, but I did make this one here scratched after I made it purposely. Now, again, you want to check everything. So the first thing you want to do is the plate. Of course, it's a Yankton because I made it. But a plate can be fixed. So if you have a car that has a San Andreas plate on it, with the magic slot, it can be flipped to a Yankton plate. That is one thing that can be fixed on the car. We're not going to worry about the re-spray paint, because if it's selected, it is cannot be fixed. So we're not going to worry about the re-spray paint on it. The wheels, if the wheels are not modded, of course, you can't fix that unless you merge it or you get it made. The wheel color you cannot fix on it, so we're not going to worry about that. The wheel window tint, we are going to check here. It's totally unselected, but the window tint is one thing that can be fixed also. So if you have a magic slot and you have another car that has like a pure black that you cannot get in the game, or a green tint, or a crystal clear tint, which are the three modded tints you can get that you cannot buy in the game, you can fix your window tint no matter if it's selected or not, and it will fix the window tint with a magic slot. Now this one here is a scratch car that cannot be fixed. My bad, I called out a scratch car instead, so we'll do a scratch car that can be fixed first. I personally made these bright blue wheels for the wheel color to be selected, purposely to show you that if the wheel color is selected like so, then it is scratched and cannot be fixed. This is the most common thing that people change on the car, besides the primary and secondary color or the pearlescent. Like basically any color that you change on the car except for one color, which is the trim color, cannot be fixed. But this is the most common thing that people do, so this is what I did. I changed the wheel color, and if it's selected, it'll show like a little car icon. I thought it was a check mark, but it'll show a little car icon, and it will take it straight down to exactly what number that is. So this is number 30 out of 41. If it wasn't selected, it would have started out at number 1, like the other car did. So now we'll go up to the re-spray paint. The re-spray paint is all good on it. So the respray paint is all good on it. Now, one thing that we will do is this car doesn't have trim color, but as the other car had trim color in it, the very first car, if you have a car and it has trim color and it does select something like the wheel color did, and it has the little car icon like so, and it takes it down there, you can fix the trim color with a magic slide. So I will go over everything you can fix on the car and everything that you cannot at the very end of this video again, because I don't want to make this video too long. So without further ado, I will bring out the last car that is a scratch car but can be fixed, and show you an example of that really quick.
Through to your garage. You need me to bring you a ride?
And I'm going to do one with a interior color like so, so you can actually see
I'll bring it to you.
what I'm talking about, the interior color, the trim color, and you can see about that. Now this one here, everything is golden on this. This car here, I just wanted, it gave me a random interior color, this random orange, which is pretty sucky, and I wanted to put on a interior color, trim color, that matched it better. So, but like so, the window tint can be fixed, the plate can be fixed, but it has a yankton on it, because all mine have yankton that I make with my custom plate, Jokers. And we'll go up to the wheel color is of course unselected on this. We will go up to the spray paint. Primary, secondary colors are unselected. This is where we go to the trim color. Now the trim color is selected because it automatically gave me a random selected trim color, whatever I have made it, and I'm gonna have to use a magic slot to change this ugly orange into probably a red or something similar to make it look better. But if the trim color is selected like so, like this one here is 25 out of 68, then you can fix that with a magic slot and change it to something else that is a unselected color. So we are at the end of the video. I'm going to go over everything again one last time and tell you what can be fixed and what cannot be fixed. A plate, if it is a San Andreas plate and not a yankton plate, it can be fixed with something called a magic slide. If it's the respray paint and it's the primary, secondary, or the pearlescent, it cannot be fixed. If it's the trim color, it can be fixed. If it is the wheels, and of course the wheel type is not a F1 or Benny's or some type of unselected wheels like a bike rim or something like that there, it cannot be fixed, of course. It either has to be merged with the current car-to-car merge glitch, which I'm going to be posting shortly, within the next few days hopefully, or it is going to be or it's going to have to be made over. The wheel color, if it's selected, then it is scratched and cannot be fixed. And then very last but not least is window tint. If it has window tint selected, it can be fixed on it. So window tint yes. Wheel color, no. For the respray paint, primary, secondary, and pearlescent colors, no. Trim color, yes. And the plate, yes. Anything else that you want to put on this car, like say armor, brakes, front bumper, back bumper, anything that you put on the car cosmetics wise, body parts, uh, upgrades, armor, none of that matters about a car being 100% clean or being scratched. None of that matters. The only thing that matters, the lights don't matter. The horn doesn't really matter. You can tell if you have a selected horn though, because it'll select one of these. All my cars have modded horns, because you have 2 Halloween horns that you can get modded, and a couple Christmas ones, and a Star Spangled Banner one. So all mine have modded horns, but that really doesn't count if it's scratched or clean. But whenever you do a magic slide, it will fix the horn also. So if you got a car and it doesn't have a modded horn on it, you do magic slide it, bam, you have a modded horn as long as the car that you're using to magic slide it, which is called a donor car, is got a modded horn on it. But that will do it for this video. I hope everyone enjoyed it. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and liking the video. Also, for more awesome GTA content that I will be posting within the next several days to the next couple weeks, because I know I haven't posted a video in a long time, but I am going to be posting some more videos. Please consider clicking the bell icon, that way then you get the notifications whenever I do one. I will also be hopefully doing a giveaway, giving away cars, modded cars soon again. But until next time, peace.